evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are at an age when Bharat is witnessing a cultural renaissance and is on the cusp of reclaiming its glorious legacy. But is Rajniti a stumbling block in this renaissance? While Hindus take pride in our Indic roots, is the Congress party dismissing it as a prejudice? Let's take you across to Gangavati in Karnataka's Koppal district, where these lampposts have lit up a political storm. Remember, Gangavati is near the Anjanadri hill, which is believed to be the birthplace of Lord Hanuman. And if you look closely, you'll see Hanuman's Gada, the mace, along with Lord Ram's distinguished bow and arrow. In the middle of the lamppost, you'll see Venkateshwara's symbol as well. The Gangavati MLA G. Janardhan Reddy says that these lights create a spiritually charged environment in all such holy places. After all, as you can see on your screens, there are similar lampposts installed in Ayodhya as well, which is Lord Ram's birthplace. However, these symbols have irked the SDPI, a political wing of the now banned Islamist organization PFI. Calling the Gada and bow and arrow a communal symbol, it has filed a complaint saying it may incite religious tension. This has forced the district administration to order the removal of these street lights, which was today hastily withdrawn again. But why this flip-flop over the symbols of Lord Ram, Hanuman and Venkateshwara by the Congress Sarkar? Why bow and arrow, and why bow to SDPI and paint the unifiers of the Indic culture as divisive figures? Watch the war of words.
We should all avoid any religious symbol. When it comes to the taxpayers' money which is being spent, let it be done in a very secular manner. No religion, whether it's a Hindu religion or a Muslim religion or a Christian religion, those symbols need to be avoided by the state.
See, it is the Congress government which is developing the Hanuman Anjanadri hills, which is believed to be Hanuman's Janambhumi. But also, I would like to say that when public money is used for the developmental activities, the religious symbols should not be used across the town, whichever religion it belongs to.
जो लोग अपने को इंडिया अलायंस कह रहे हैं, जो बीजेपी और एनडीए के अगेंस्ट जो सामने खड़े हैं, वो लोग भारत की संस्कृति को नष्ट करने में अपनी सफलता मान रहे हैं.
ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಭಕ್ತಿ ವಾತಾವರಣ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಆಗುತ್ತೇನೋ ಆ ಒಂದು ವಾತಾವರಣ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಗರಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ರೆಸಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ನಾವು ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ತಹಸೀಲ್ದಾರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬಾರದು.
But has there been a systematic bid to dismiss Hindu pride as prejudice? Sample this. In the 1990s, in Karnataka's Hubli district, under a Congress government, a ground which was used to hold fairs and sports events was allegedly usurped and an Islamic structure was erected. Till date, the Hubli Eidgah ground, which was permitted by the Congress, is disputed. Remember, in 2007, the then UPA government asserted in the Supreme Court that Ram is a mythical character and no proof that Ram Setu was man-made. After facing a backlash, the UPA government at that time had withdrawn the affidavit to re-examine it. When there was a Ram Leher across India, Congress Member of Parliament Shashi Tharoor said, "No good Hindu wants temple by destroying the mosque." Of course, his party Stop Ras had also boycotted the Pran Pratishtha of the Ram Mandir. Moving on, Rijil Makuti, the man who butchered a calf on the streets, marched along with Rahul Gandhi during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, a fact that has been raised by the BJP on several occasions. This is also the same party which called Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma communal when he questioned why the entrance to a college in Meghalaya was made in a Mecca-like Islamic structure. Yet today, in their zeal to protect themselves as secular, have tagged a lamppost as a communal structure. So, ladies and gentlemen, the legitimate question we are asking on the News Hour tonight, is it cultural pride or prejudice that we are seeing in Koppal and the war? That's the discussion, that's the debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight with me in the studios, BJP's national spokesperson Shehzad Poonawalla, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, joins us on the show tonight. Harshvardhan Tripathi, senior journalist, also joining the show. On the show tonight with me are also Vivek Srivastava, political analyst, Tanveer Ahmed, political analyst, and my friend Tehseen Poonawalla, supporter of the Congress party. And Tehseen Poonawalla, how can a lamppost and a bow and arrow or a mace on it be a communal structure? It's not a temple. It's not
Temples also not communal.
Explain that to Nehruji and Rahul Gandhi. Explain it to Rahul and Nehru.
On temple.
Explain it to Rahul and Nehru, who oppose Somnath and Ram Mandir.
Only the BJP does. Because for them, everything is about politics and votes. Temples are not communal.
But the Congress party and Mr. Pawan Khera have come out and said that communal structure should be avoided. So is a lamppost with a bow and arrow a communal structure? And I'm asking you this because these have a similarity with the lampposts in Ayodhya. Is that the point of allergy for the Congress party? No. Or is it the point that SDPI are your political masters and therefore whatever they say, you have to do and oblige?
So when this story came out in the morning, I thought very deeply about this story, that either Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar are very stupid people, which they aren't. And DK is a friend of yours. So what is it?
Please don't say that. He'll lose his job.
No, he won't lose his job.
I'm a boycotted anchor by the Congress party.
You're a good anchor and he won't lose his job. Then I saw the CBI gave a kick to the High Court gave a kick to the CBI under the BJP government, saying you cannot investigate DK Shivkumar, became the biggest news. How will it get diverted? In comes SDPI, the B team of the BJP. Now, how does the story go? Some officer somewhere down passes some order on the name of the collector. There is no written order from the collector saying that SDPI complained and this Tehsildar took some decision on the name of the collector, which is supposed to be a verbal order. There is no written order from the collector. And we've checked this, the collector has given no such written order. State government has given no such written order. Who benefits from this polarization? The only person benefiting from this polarization is the BJP. The state government has withdrawn the order, and yet there is politics over this. Now, SDPI is the same organization where the Election Commission of India said that the Home Ministry is waiting for us to give evidence against SDPI, which is a wing of the PFI. It's been 3 years, the Home Minister has found as much as the Prime Minister's press conferences on the SDPI is zero. So if the SDPI is legitimate, it works for the BJP. They are polarizing.
It works for the BJP.
They 100%. The SDPI is the B team of the BJP. It's working for the BJP, and it has happened on the day DK Shivkumar got a clean sheet. It just adds up.
It adds up?
Of course.
Are there elections in Karnataka anytime soon?
BJP
and what
also polarized
M. Lakshmana, the Karnataka Congress leader who made this statement, and let me read the statement out. Lakshmanan, the Congress candidate who lost in Mysuru Lok Sabha, has spoken of the background help given by the SDPI to the Congress. I'm grateful to SDPI, especially the party didn't field a candidate against me and they extended full cooperation to me. Congress party will stand by them. Is Lakshmanan a member of the BJP, Shehzad Poonawalla?
First of all, Bajrang Bali ki jai. Oh, sorry. Last time I said this, Rahman Khan said that this slogan also creates fear. This time the lampposts are creating fear. Imagine that the symbols of Prabhu Shri Ram and Prabhu Shri Hanuman is a thing that causes disturbance in society according to Congress party. Now Congress party is the Janani, the mother of Hindu hatred and appeasement politics. For the sake of appeasement for SDPI, look at the lens they go to. They recently named Ramnagar district also, by the way, after Rahul Gandhi said that Ram Janmabhoomi movement has been ended by us and Hindu is Hinsak. And now I want to ask 2-3 questions. If SDPI as B team of BJP, please tell me that just 2 days ago, Bantwal Town Council Congress takes support of SDPI to win President and Vice President post. Support granted to SDPI by SDPI for Congress candidate in Wayanad. SDPI gave support for Lok Sabha 2024 elections. Congress did not deny it. In 2023, SDPI did not field 100-seat candidates to ensure votes are not divided in favor of Congress. G. Parmeshwara on Times Now. I appeal to SDPI for support. In 2015, Siddaramaiah withdraws 175 cases against PFI and SDPI. Why are they withdrawing these cases? If they are, one second, don't interrupt me. Let me complete my point. Secondly, that SDPI, which bats for Sharia, is a messenger of peace for Congress, and the bow and arrow of Ramji or of Hanumanji is creating disturbance. Now look what has happened in Karnataka over the last few months. Hanuman flag is removed from Mandya. FIR is filed against a Hindu shopkeeper Mukesh for saying Hanuman Chalisa. Neha Hirimat, daughter of a Congress leader, is killed by Fayaz Love Jihad. Congress leaders don't even visit his house. Rahman Khan says 6% Muslim reservation will be given from OBC quota. Batting for hijab inside classrooms despite the Supreme Court verdict. Kukar blast and Rameshwaram blast both are confirmed as terrorist attacks by NIA. Congress party in Karnataka says that no, this is not a terrorist attack. Khadge ji says Sanatan will rise if Modi wins. Junior Khadge says Sanatan bimari hai. DMK says Sanatan samapt ho jayega. Hindu hinsak is said by Rahul Gandhi. So there's a long history of Hindu hatred. I just have one question. If this has been done by a low-level officer, you said, and it's a verbal order, how did it get withdrawn? You just said it was withdrawn by the state government. Point number one. Point number two, if this was strategy by the BJP to divert, why was Rizwan Khan, MLA of Congress party, defending this decision? Why is Pawan Kheda defending this decision? ये unofficial Congress आकर एक line लेती है, and official Congress is on another line. जरा इसका जवाब दीजिए.
Tehsil.
Okay, first of all, he didn't hear what I said.
What?
The Tehsildar's office did issue an order, which was subsequently withdrawn on the
You
basis
said verbal order.
On the basis of verbal order of the collector. There exists no such order. Tehsildar has no powers to do it. Which now leads to the next question. SDPI and Tehsildar did it to divert on a day DK Shiv Kumar got a clean sheet. Now the third, I accept all your charges of SDPI and Congress being cahoots.
So,
therefore, Amit Shah ji found no
before you go
evidence against
forward,
SDPI.
I never interrupt you. I never interrupt you. This is to divert from DK Shiv Kumar. So did Siddaramaiah get this done?
How will Siddaramaiah?
Because
They are
you are
one
saying
team.
Shiv Kumar got
They
a
are
clean
one
sheet.
team.
So that means you are implying that an officer on the instruction of Siddaramaiah did this. But Tehsil Punawala has exposed Siddaramaiah.
Let's not make noodles out of this debate. Hold on. Debate है,
ये
जलेबी.
सरकार कंट्रोल में नहीं है.
Debate है, जलेबी नहीं है. That you'll keep going round and round and round. Tanveer Ahmed. Simple question. Does a lamppost which has a bow and an arrow or a mace on it create communal disharmony? I just want to know, very preliminary question, very preliminary issue of a lamppost. A lamppost can create communal disharmony because the SDPI says so, which is why the Karnataka Tehsildar obviously I presume he is under the control of the government there, gives out an order to remove these. I want to ask you, a lamppost,
The order is withdrawn.
It's withdrawn, it is under consideration, it is not been trashed completely, okay? It's
hasn't put on
withdrawn
hold.
and under consideration. It should have been trashed, the debate wouldn't be
No,
there,
there's a
but it
process.
is under
There's a
consideration. Process.
Any order withdrawn is
To
withdrawn.
issue there is no process, but to
Exactly,
withdraw
which is
there is
what
no, there is a
Exactly,
process.
because two
1
wrongs
minute,
don't make a right.
Tanveer Ahmed, a lamppost is a communal issue.
Firstly, we Kannadigas are very proud of Koppal district because Lord Hanuman is born here, and Anjanadri temple, Anjanadri hill, we are very proud and we are the real Ram Bhakts. Let me just tell you, nothing of Prabhu Shri Ram or of Lord Hanuman is going to create any communal hatred. We are very proud of it. We need to really go deep into this discussion. Why did the Tehsildar, as Tahsin Punawala rightly said, Tehsildar absolutely has no power. Who is Tehsildar? Tehsildar is just a senior Jamaadar who has to just take information and pass it on. And he has no right to give an order or to implement an order. Firstly, and SDPI. SDPI probably might have given a complaint. And who is SDPI? As Tahsin Punawala rightly said, I don't want to really go on to it. But when Hanuman Chalasya was written, it was written keeping people like Shahzad Punawala into consideration. The Hanuman Chalasya first line says, Buddhi Deho, Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar, Jai Kapish Piho Loko Ujagar, Dhan Dud, Atulitya Balkhama, Anjani Putra Pavan Sutanama. it really knew that, people without buddhi are going to come to discussion. It is asking for them to have some wisdom, some knowledge, some information. Hanuman was never a part of dividing. Hanuman was absolutely for unifying, and Karnataka government absolutely, which is doing a wonderful job here in Karnataka. BJP can't really take it. Siddaramaiah is really helping poor people. Siddaramaiah is really taking care of women. It's taking care of students. So now they want to really give a bad name to Congress and to Siddaramaiah. This is an act which is to defame Siddaramaiah and Congress government. Nothing like this. And
nobody wants to defame Siddaramaiah. But let me put out the facts of the case. Let me tell you which part of the government actually put out these lampposts.
It needs to be booted out.
1 minute, gentlemen. Tehsildar needs to be booted out. What will they do about Mr. Pawan Khera, who had said that religious symbols should not be used by government and defended the order, Anand Ranganathan? Well, what about Mr. Pawan Khera, who's made the statement? And let me also tell you that these lampposts were cleared and put out by the Rural Development Department. And who's the minister in the Rural Development Department? Well, it is Mr. Priyank Kharge. And what did Mr. Kharge say in Karnataka? Do I need to repeat what Shehzad Poonawalla said? So where are we coming from? Is this only a Tehsildar's decision? Or the fact that this is the rural development?
Priyank Kharge is the most secular leader, an amazing leader, doing a great job bringing revolution here in Karnataka.
Yeah, we are seeing land scam revolution. We are seeing the revolution in aerospace. We have seen the revolution in aerospace. अपने ही ट्रस्ट को लाइन दे दिया. वाह भाई, मूडा स्कैम में अपने परिवार को सिद्धरामैया and sons, and in aerospace they have given to Kharge and sons. This revolution you are lying. But now 1 second. One thing I agree with. One thing I agree with. Don't interrupt. One thing I agree with.
Speak about what Mr. Governor also has done.
That's why you are calling an SC governor. You are saying that the SC governor will meet the same fate as Bangladeshi Prime Minister. That's why you are saying that he's a nalayak. Mr. Bairegowda has called him nalayak for a person who's from SC community. But Tanveer ji, I want to just say one line. Please don't interrupt me. I agree with one thing. Hanuman Chalisa you have read for me, it is completely right, but one line is for you also. Bhoot Pishach nikat na aave, Mahavir jab naam sunave. So now that you have taken name of Mahavir, ab ye Bhoot Pishach jo hai na, aap log Congress party wale log, wo sab dur ho jayenge. But you tell me, sir, if this is proper order, then why are you against the lamppost which has Prabhu Shri Ram's arrow? Are you against it? Are you against it? Are you against it?
आप आइए मेरे.
Are you against it?
मैं पहलवान हूँ.
अच्छा, ironically ये है.
जय हनुमान बोल के हम उतरते हैं.
अच्छी बात है. हो गया कांग्रेस पार्टी.
जय हनुमान बोल के अखाड़े में उतरते हैं.
Very good. Your application to the Congress party is under strong discussion.
Just 10 seconds for one irony, because Anand has to speak. Pawan Khera, who supported this move, his name is Pawan. एंड हनुमान जी पवन पुत्र ये है, ये कांग्रेस पार्टी है कि राजीव नाम है, कमल को गालियां बकते हैं, पवन नाम है और हनुमान जी के मेस के खिलाफ हो जाते हैं. तनवीर जी आप सही जगह नहीं जा रहे हो, ऐसे आपकी चॉइस, आप जाओ.
आनंद रंगनाथ,
बिस्मिल्लाह बोल.
आनंद रंगनाथ.
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. First of all, I must compliment, for all those people who are deriding India as, a danger to democracy and free speech. Dissent really is the safety valve of democracy. I mean, here is my good brother Tanveer Bhai, who's a JDS spokesperson, an ally of BJP, and castigating the BJP right now on live television. So,
well, he quit the JDS. You're talking about his previous,
he's not in JDS,
his previous avatar.
He's not in JDS now?
No, he's looking to go to Congress, if I can make out anything.
Oh. My apologies then. then democracy is really in danger. I think we really have to do something about it. No, but Navika, look, are we trying to reinvent the wheel here? If you could please ask the team to correct the echo, please. Because the fact of the matter is, if religious symbols given to communalism and they should be removed, then we should remove the amazing iconography on article, I think 14 of the Constitution that talks about freedom of speech and expression, ironically, where Lord Ram, Goddess Sita and Lakshmana are returning to Ayodhya. That is etched on the Constitution of India. Should we now remove it? And as I said, let's not talk about one example, because the Congress spokespeople and the people who are now in Congress, or traditionally like Tehseen, will try and browbeat you into believing that, look, this is a iffy case. No, I'm sorry. Congress has a history of Hindu phobia. Okay. Let me, please, you need to give me 3 minutes now, because, you know, from 2.5 minutes. Okay. From now on, let no one say that, look, just because one example is, Tanveer bhai, I didn't interrupt you, please. Just because, just because one example is iffy, according to Congress, let us not, ignore the dozens of examples of which I am going to give you now evidence. Many of the leaders of Congress deliberately call Yogi Adityanath as Ajay Bisht. You've seen it before. A name that he renounced after he became a yogi in accordance with his Mat and Nath sect. But they never call the evangelist. Navika, we can't go on like this because the constant interruption. Tanveer bhai, I did not mean to.
Okay, all other faders down. Anand Ranganathan, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you. They never call the evangelist Mother Teresa by her real name of Anje Gonje Bonju, do they? And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Navika, remember the statement by Congress leader Jakholi that Hindu has a dirty meaning and Indians would be ashamed of it? And by the way, who did Rahul Gandhi meet recently on his Bharat Jodo Yatra? The virulently anti-Hindu pastor George Punaiya, who told him Jesus is the real God, not Shakti. And who did Rahul Gandhi recently shake hands with? Yes, Udaynidhi Stalin, the man who wants to eradicate Sanatan Dharma. Did Rahul Gandhi condemn Stalin's statement? No. Then there is Shivraj Patil, who claimed Lord Krishna taught jihad to Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. Recall how Congress leader Lavanya Balal made a Gaumutra jibe, same as Pulwama bomber. Then an alleged post by the Congress youth wing leader Shaukat Ali called Hinduism a terrorist religion. Recently, a Goa Congress leader Jalmi termed Hindu god Parashuram a terrorist and a rapist. Congress mouthpiece National Herald routinely publishes Hindu-phobic articles, including one where it said Hindu epics were replete with misogyny and Me Too instances. Remember, Congress celebrates Tipu Jayanti despite knowing he demolished hundreds of temples and converted and butchered lakhs of Hindus. And who can forget the phrase saffron terror was coined by the Congress, and that it wanted to pass the communal violence bill where only the majority, i.e. Hindus, would be held guilty in a communal riot. Remember how the Congress blamed the Hindu RSS for the 26/11 terror attack? Had Kasab not been caught alive, Congress would have forfeited this theory and fortified it. Then there was Congress dispensation in 2004 that asked a Hindu DD anchor to not display his Hindu sacred symbol Kalava. Remember how Congress leaders publicly butchered a calf just to mock Hindu sensibilities in Kerala? Recall how time and again the Congress derides and insults that denigrates Hindutva, despite the fact that, quote, Hindutva means the Indian culture and not merely the Hindu religion, unquote, is the famous conclusion of the Supreme Court back in 1995. Now let me tell you of Babar in Nehru's own words, just 30 seconds.
No, what are you
Quote,
showing? Tehseen Poonawalla is showing his phone and a screen.
Anand, sorry to interrupt you. 2 minutes. अरे आपने 2 मिनट लिया ना आपने, अब मेरे को मुझे 10 सेकंड होना.
Tehseen, you were in studio. You've taken 10 minutes. Yeah, please don't. You can't be faded out. Please don't do that. I'm just finishing with Nehru quote.
Okay, you go, but allow me a rebuttal.
Please,
I'll take 1 minute.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, you can rebut this if you want. I challenge you. Look.
Please go.
Yes, Navika, let me now tell you of Babar in Nehru's own words. Quote, Babar was one of the most cultured and delightful persons one could meet. He did not destroy as his ancestors did. He was a gallant knight. There was no sectarianism in Babar, no religious bigotry, unquote. This is from the Glimpses of World History by Nehru. Now let me tell you of Babar in Babar's own words. Quote, I was a wanderer of the sake of Islam and battled infidels and Hindus, determined to become a martyr. But thanks be to Allah, I became a Ghazi. Babar's tomb was visited by Nehru in 1959, Indira in 1968, Rajiv in 1976, and Rahul in 2005. None of them ever visited Ram Janamsthan. Nehru, in fact, said he feared Hindu revivalism and stopped the president from attending the consecration of Somnath. Two of the most anti-Hindu acts, Navika, Waqf and the Places of Worship Act, were promulgated by Congress. So, yes, Congress is Hindu-phobic. Lamppost or no lamppost?
Well, the lamppost, and what's most distressing is that the lamppost, everybody is now blaming the Tehsildar and his, authority in issuing it. The fact is that congressmen like Pawan Khera have come out and defended it.
Yeah.
They have defended it in reaction to the story, and they now want to distance themselves and say, oh, we are very secular. How can you be called secular if Ram was imaginary, mythical figure for you? Pran Pratishtha is not important to you. And because there is a lamppost in Kopal district, which resembles a lamppost in Ayodhya, you're seeing red. You're seeing red. I'm coming to you, Tehsil.
Allow me to respond. No, so many charges.
I
Just
will,
one image
but
I want to show.
Vivek Srivastava also has a right.
One image. This is the image. I'll rebut Anand completely, but this is the image. He says, oh, Stalin met Rahul Gandhi. Mila. This is who? Honorable Prime Minister Udayanidhi Stalin after the language leader. No. If only meeting is, Prime Minister should not have met Udayanidhi Stalin.
I will deal with him at his time. You first finish off the rest. I'll deal with
Prime Minister should apologize.
प्राइम मिनिस्टर ना मिले तो आप कहेंगे कि एक स्टेट के मिनिस्टर को नहीं मिल रहा है, प्राइम मिनिस्टर चीफ मिनिस्टर को नहीं मिल रहा है. चित भी मेरी, पट भी मेरी. But Vivek Srivastava, how can a lamppost be termed as communal is the moot question tonight.
Well, I'll speak very clearly and speak my mind out. I think this is a secular country. I did not know that Hindutva is Indianness as spoken by Dr. Anand Ranganathan, and I don't believe in it. I do not believe.
The Supreme Court has said it.
It's a Supreme Court judgment, yeah.
Yes. Perhaps this spoke of it in a different light, and you are speaking it in a different context. Just like you spoke wrongly about Babur. Babur was invited by Rana Sanga. He was invited by the Rajput king.
यार भाई.
एक मिनट सुन लीजिए आप हिस्ट्री जो गलत सलत आप बोलते हैं. इब्राहिम लोदी was the ruler जो है, and Rana Sanga invited Babur, and they defeated and killed the Lodis, and when they had a land dispute, then Mahmud
रोमिला थापड़ के
land dispute, that's where the tehsildar comes in.
No, ये जो wrong history आप बताते हैं ना यहाँ बैठ करके, ये wrong history जो आप बता रहे हैं बाबर के बारे में और नेहरू ने बोला.
Sorry, Babur has not got his due.
Babur was a friend of Rana Sanga.
Sorry about that.
It is a king about king. It's a king versus a king. A king can be good, a king can be a bad. But you drag Islam into it, you drag Quran into it. Yes, I am totally against such lampposts. आप चाहते क्या हैं? भगवान राम का स्थान मंदिर में होगा या आपके घर में होगा, आपकी पर्सनल स्पेस में है. It can be in your office, in your house.
Let me respond.
Why do you want this culture of hanging?
तो फिर इस बात का जवाब दे दीजिए. कि बजट ऑफ 2024 में नहीं फिर इस बात का जवाब दे दीजिए. How are tourist places developed? Birthplace of Hanuman is also being called the tourist place, and in the budget of February 2024. The Karnataka government gave 100 crore. Anjanadri Hill and surrounding areas of Koppal district hold mythological and historical importance. Rupees 100 crore will be provided to develop tourism in this area.
Navika, let me respond to Vivek.
अगर कर रहे हैं
Navika,
तो तुम कह रहे हो कि वो हमारी वाहवाही है, और अगर विड्रॉ कर रहे हैं तो भी हमारी वाहवाही है.
But 20 seconds to respond to Vivek. Just 20 seconds. Vivek has said.
बोला ही नहीं हूँ अभी, मुझे 10 सेकंड मिले हैं.
अच्छा विवेक जी आप बोल लो, फिर उसके बाद मैं आपको
रंगनाथन के अर्थों में होती है यहाँ.
आप बोलिए. अरे भाई आप बोलिए ना, आप बाबर की प्रशंसा में लग गए भाई. अब उसमें हम क्या करें? आप बाबर नामा पढ़ने लग गए. अब बाबर नामा पढ़ना छोड़िए, राम जी की तारीफ कीजिए.
Why not?
आप पढ़ते रहिए बाबर नामा. अब आइए डिबेट पे आइए. Hanuman Chalisa भी पढ़ लीजिए.
Debate is very clear. This country is a secular country.
Yes, sir.
There are selected places of the Muslims, like Ajmer, selected places of the Hindus.
Sir.
You want to promote them, develop them for religious tourism, go ahead and do it out.
Sir.
But this country is still secular.
Sir.
And hanging the religious symbolisms, whether it is Muslim symbols or it is Hindu symbols, on lampposts, distributing pamphlets, and which Shahzad Poonawalla walking on the same pamphlets. I do not know what it means. If I am an atheist,
a lamppost can actually destroy secularism in this country. A lamppost can destroy secularism in this country.
I heard Vivek. I gave him my time.
All right. Fade her down, Shahzad.
He said that this country should work on the principle of secularism. There should be no communal symbols like this lamppost. This is the logo. Cameraman zoom. This is the logo, official logo of Tamil Nadu government. It has a temple in it. It is called the Srivali Puttur Andal Temple. It is on the official emblem of Tamil Nadu. Okay, point number 1. Point number 2, राहुल गांधी ने कांग्रेस लोगों का क्या बोला था? ये अभय मुद्रा है. अब आप अपने लोगों में अभय मुद्रा देखो तो वो सेकुलर है, और राम का और हनुमान जी का मेस अगर लैंप पोस्ट पे हो तो वो कॉम्युनल है. अरे भाई, बाबरनामा से निकलो और कभी तो अपनी भारतीय संस्कृति की तरफ कुछ तो बोलो. और आखिरी बात मैं पूछना चाहता हूं, हज हाउस बनाना बड़ा सेकुलर है क्या? विवेक जी, कंडेम हज हाउस बीइंग मेड बाय कांग्रेस पार्टी. एक बार कंडेम कीजिए.
Why should I? Why should I? They are the minority.
Why
of this
should
country.
I? Why
They
should
are the
I?
minority
I
of this
will
country.
only condemn. I
Yes.
will only condemn symbols of the Hindu religions. I will not condemn
No,
everything.
absolutely not.
That you are not
Haj house is
condemning
secular.
every other religion
Absolutely not.
symbols. I respect, but why condemn? Why condemn the symbols of the Hindu religion is the question. And Harshvardhan Tripathi, एक फकत लैम्पोस्ट इस देश का सेक्युलरिज्म डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकता है, इस देश को कम्युनल बना सकता है. हाउ इज दैट फॉर द ग्राउंड पिलर्स एंड द फाउंडेशन ऑफ दिस कंट्री?
नविका जी, सबसे पहले तो मैं कहूंगा, तनवीर भाई शायद पढ़ रहे थे, लेकिन चूंकि हम लोग तो रोज पढ़ते हैं इसलिए ध्यान में है, तो उसमें हनुमान चालीसा में एक पंक्ति है, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी. तो मैं तो सबसे पहले यही कहूंगा कि अंजनाद्री पहाड़ी की अगर बात कर रहे हैं, माता अंजना का सम्मान कर रहे हैं, तो थोड़ा सा ये कुमति जो है, दुर्बुद्धि है, इसको थोड़ा सा दूर करिए, हनुमान चालीसा पढ़िए, सुमति के संगी बन जाएंगे. लेकिन एक संकट तो है, इस देश में कम्युनलिज्म बढ़ रहा है, और हम लोग तो अयोध्या में थे, कितना कम्युनलिज्म बढ़ गया है, चारों तरफ तीर धनुष गदा यही सब दिख रहा है. कितनी मुश्किल हो गई है. जिस प्रयागराज में मोतीलाल नेहरू, जवाहरलाल नेहरू, इंदिरा गांधी और अब राहुल प्रियंका वो गंगा जमुनी तहजीब बताते हैं, हमारा शहर है, महर्षि भारद्वाज का आश्रम वहां है, वो गंगा यमुना जो सीधे सीधे हमारे अपनी विरासत संस्कृति से है, भागीरथ उसको पृथ्वी पर लेकर आए, कृष्ण की लीला जिस यमुना के सामने, उसको गंगा जमुनी तहजीब कह दिया. लगा जैसे हिंदू मुसलमान लेके आए, मुसलमान क्या लेना देना था भाई जमुना से. ये कांग्रेस पार्टी जो कर्नाटक चुनाव के समय क्या करती है, चूंकि केंद्र की सरकार ने पीएफआई को बैन कर दिया था, प्रतिबंधित कर दिया था, जिसको तहसीन भाई अभी बता रहे थे कि वो एसडीपीआई भारतीय जनता पार्टी की बी टीम है. पीएफआई को बैन किया, कांग्रेस ने अपने मैनिफेस्टो में डाल दिया कि हम बजरंग दल पर बैन लगाएंगे. आज तक बैन लगाने का साहस नहीं हो सका, नहीं कर सके. तो बी टीम कौन है ये पता चल गया. एसडीपीआई के ऑफिशियल लेटर हेड पर बाकायदा चिट्ठी लिखकर कांग्रेस को सपोर्ट किया गया. लेकिन ये सब सेकुलर एक्ट हैं, क्योंकि अब देश में जो कोई भी आता है वो कम्युनल हो जाता है, वो जाता है गंगा नहा के चला आता है, वो जाता है भगवान श्री राम के दर्शन करके चला आता है, वो काशी विश्वनाथ चला जाता है. कोई आगरा जा ही नहीं रहा है. इतना बढ़िया एक्सप्रेसवे बना था, लेकिन फिर भी आगरा से उधर मुड़ जाते हैं, अयोध्या की तरफ चले जा रहे हैं लोग. दरअसल इस देश में कांग्रेस ने जो जीन्स में डालने की कोशिश की, हमारा कल्चर, उसकी बात मत करो. तीर धनुष गदा तिलक कलावा, ये सब कुछ कम्युनलिज्म की निशानी है, सांप्रदायिकता की निशानी. और इन सब के ऊपर अगर कहीं कोई ऐसा चिन्ह लगा दिया जाए, तुरंत कहेंगे अरे हम सेकुलर हो गए. देखो कितनी बढ़िया गंगा जमुनी तहजीब है. कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी पर एक मुस्लिम बच्चे के कृष्ण बन जाने को, एक्ट करने को ये कहेंगे ये सेकुलरिज्म है. लेकिन श्री कृष्ण जन्मभूमि, उसके बगल में ईदगाह की जमीन, अवैध अतिक्रमण, उस पर कोर्ट में फैसला आए, इसको भी कहेंगे कि ये कम्युनल है. और मुझे लगता है कि उस कोप्पल जिले के जो अंजनाद्री पहाड़ी पर ये हुआ है, उस तहसीलदार ने तो सिर्फ इसको बेपर्दा किया है. कांग्रेस यही काम कर रही है, और मुझे लगता है उनको बहुत गर्व के साथ आके कहना चाहिए, देश भर में कम्युनलिज्म बढ़ रहा है. बीजेपी स्टेट्स में देश के सबसे बड़े राज्य की पहचान बदल गई है. अब अयोध्या काशी मथुरा प्रयाग हो गई है. अब हम इसको बदलेंगे, वो लड़ाई हम लड़ेंगे. कोप्पल से शुरू कर रहे हैं, इसमें किसी क्या एतराज हो सकता है?
तहसीन,
Look, the fact of the matter is, let's go step by step. This lamppost was authorized by Priyank Kharge's ministry, which is the official. Who Tehsildar? Nobody even knows the name. The money is given by the Congress ministry. Some Tehsildar comes, SDPI comes, Congress is communal. Now my good friend Anand said that, look, Congress was trying to put 2611 on RSS. That's true, Digvijay Singh was there. Kripa Shankar Singh today was also part of it, is part of BJP. Anand said, look, Congress didn't go for the Shilanyas of the Ram Mandir. The President of India did not go. Amit Shah did not go. Are they anti-Hindu? Are they anti-Ram?
Pran Pratishtha.
Pran Pratishtha. Sorry, I'm sorry. The Pran Pratishtha. I'm sorry. Pran Pratishtha.
Navika,
The fact of the matter, the Pran Pratishtha. I don't know if Amit Shah ji went for the Shilanyas. The fact of the matter is that they did not go. Are they anti-Hindu? This is the mentality of the BJP. The BJP only wants to rack up Hindu-Muslim to polarize the country and divide from
What
attention.
about the statement by Pawan Kheda?
So Pawan
Are we
Kheda made one
imagining it?
state-
Are we imagining it?
He may have made a statement. The state government's withdrawn the orders. The authorized ministry is Priyank's ministry, which has withdrawn it. Any authority anywhere comes and issues any paper to benefit the BJP. Action should be taken against the
Well,
citizen.
It's not just Pawan Kheda.
if it's set up,
It's not just Pawan Kheda.
then the kudos goes to the Congress. If it is withdrawn, the kudos goes to the
20
Congress.
seconds. Anand, just 20 seconds. I request you, 20 seconds. First of all, it is not just Pawan Kheda, but in fact, even another minister, Rizwan, who is a minister in the Congress government in Karnataka, who said that we should not allow this. Point number one. Point number two, I'll tell you why this has been done. Today, there was another story that premium liquor has become cheaper and water has been taxed in Karnataka. ये खटाखट लूट मूडा स्कैम का कर दिया, फिर उसके बाद खड़गे लैंड स्कैम आ गया, वाल्मीकि स्कैम आ गया, और ये लगातार प्राइसेस बढ़ा रहे और लिकर का दाम ना कम कर दिया, तो कैसे ध्यान भटकाया जाए? तो इसको लाओ और फिर तहसीलदार को बोलो होल्ड पे डाल दो, तो ये पूरा ध्यान भटकाने के लिए मेरा आखिरी सवाल सिर्फ इतना है। तहसीन से इतना ही सवाल है। अभी तहसीन और या तनवीर से ले लेते हैं, तहसीन ने बहुत जवाब दिया। तहसीन ने बोला और इन्होंने भी बोला टेम्पल्स आर नॉट कॉम्युनल। अच्छी बात है, टेम्पल्स आर सेक्युलर। मॉस्क भी तो कॉम्युनल नहीं है ना,
सेक्युलर
मॉस्क से, तो कब करा रहे हनुमान चालीसा मॉस्क में?
Now, if this is the level of debate, then we should do Hanuman Chalisa in a mosque, and we should do.
नहीं, अरे इफ्तार पार्टी टेंपल में हो, इफ्तार पार्टी टेंपल, ये वन वे सेकुलरिज्म।
No, 1 minute. Let's not trivialize this. Let's not trivialize this. Let me get in Anand. Anand Ranganathan is showing. Anand Ranganathan is showing a screen.
No. Navika, I need to come. No, Navika, I need to come in. Navika,
Yes,
I
you
need to come
will.
in.
You
Navika, I
will.
need to
But
come in.
for Anand Ranganathan first.
थैंक यू नाविका। मैं 20 मिनट से अपना फोन लाइव दिखा रहा हूं, कभी भी तहसीन के कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग मैसेजेस आ सकते हैं, सो प्लीज लेट मी गिव मी 30 seconds.
Put out my messages in public.
First of all, please do not say that my good friend Vivek is anti-national. He loves his nation, China. Now, when he said, एक मिनट, शहजाद प्लीज, when he says कि राम का स्थान धनुष, बाण, गदा ये टेंपल में है, मैं इनसे पूछना चाहता हूं जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में एच है राम, सीता मैया और लक्ष्मण जो जा रहे हैं अयोध्या, वो भी हटा देना चाहिए। नंबर टू नाविका ऐसे बात कीजिए,
फोटो नहीं है और यहाँ पे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से भी कोट
आप दिखा क्या रहे हैं? आनंद रंगनाथन दिखाइए ना।
क्या?
हाँ, ये देखिए एंटी हिंदू है वो बात नहीं है। मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि एमपी की असेंबली ये भी बुलडोज कर देनी चाहिए, क्योंकि इट इज बेस्ड ऑन सांची स्तूपा।
Exactly.
सांची स्तूपा के उस पे बेस्ड है, तो ये भी ढा दो। कहां गई अकल आपकी? कम्युनिस्ट रोमिला थापड़ की आत्मा घुस गई, हिस्ट्री की बात कर रहे हो।
गलत जा रहे हैं, अब आप गलत जा रहे हैं। एक
कौन से गलत जा रहे हैं?
भारत को इन लैंप पोस्टों से कंपेयर मत करिए और यहाँ वोट करते कभी कभार कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन
सांची
ये
स्तूपा
हिंदू जनता को पोलराइज करने के लिए हर आदमी हनुमान चालीसा खोल के यहाँ बैठ जाता है टीवी पर। क्या हनुमान चालीसा सुनने आएगा?
नहीं तो हनुमान चालीसा तो तनवीर अहमद ने सुनाया, आप आनंद रंगनाथन को क्यों बता रहे हैं?
मैंने कहा
आनंद रंगनाथन ने नहीं पढ़ा, तनवीर अहमद ने पढ़ा। वो पढ़े तो सेक्युलर, आनंद पढ़े तो कम्युनल। ये क्या बात है?
आप अपने घर में पढ़िए, मंदिर में पढ़िए। यहाँ पे
तनवीर अहमद रिस्पॉन्ड टू विवेक श्रीवास्तव। आप क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं हनुमान चालीसा? उनको एलर्जी हो रही है, उनको लैंपोस्ट से भी कम्युनलिज्म दिखता है, हनुमान चालीसा से भी कम्युनलिज्म दिखता है। आप क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं?
देश सबका है ना, देश तो सबका है, वो रोड सबकी है, वो लैंपपोस्ट सबका है। आप एक ही फोटो क्यों लगा रहे हैं वहां पर? मत लगाइए। हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन न्यूट्रल है, हम सारे बराबर हैं। Why do you want it to want this to be?
केवल एक वाक्य।
I think Mr. Vivek,
केवल एक वाक्य बोल सकता हूं सबकी अनुमति हो तो। ये जो ओल्ड पार्लियामेंट, केवल एक वाक्य, जो ओल्ड पार्लियामेंट बिल्डिंग बनी थी ना, जिसके ये वखान आज भी करते हैं, वो हिंदू मंदिर 64 योगिनी मंदिर के स्ट्रक्चर के हिसाब से बनी थी मध्य प्रदेश के।
मेरे भाई
तनवीर अहमद, लास्ट वर्ड टू तनवीर अहमद।
So why did Modi ji shut it down? It was made on Indian culture.
तनवीर
ना?
अहमद
उनको संविधान सभा बनाया है।
बता देता हूं, मेरे भाई शहजाद पूनावाला और विवेक श्रीवास्तव और आनंद रंगनाथन से एक बात बता देता हूं। ये हिंदुस्तान की तहजीब थी कि शिव मंदिर में शंख बजता है और मस्जिद में अल्लाह होता है। तो किसी को कोई आपत्ति नहीं है, सब अपने अपने धर्म का पालन करने का अधिकार है। ये मेरे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने मुझे अधिकार दिया है।
और ये टेंपल में भी कोई इनकार नहीं कर रहा, but the moot question tonight is a lamp post with a bow and arrow, ladies and gentlemen. A lamp post with a mace is actually a symbol of communalism. If that is the standard that we've reached, God really help this country. God, whichever God you believe in, I'm not specifying a God because that will be communal also. So I'll stop there, but really ridiculous levels that we are taking this entire issue to. If there is a place that is the birthplace of Lord Hanuman, and if some symbols are put in the city around it, where is the problem? And how does world over, how do tourism places come up? What is the symbolism that people use? I mean, are we reinventing the wheel right here in India and taking it to absurd levels? Is a question that every political party must ask themselves. We leave it at that.